I,
Zohran Mamdani,
Zohran Mamdani,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
New York City has entered a new chapter of history, with Zohran Mamdani sworn in as the city's new mayor just after midnight on Thursday. And this wasn't a typical swearing-in ceremony. It took place deep underground, inside the old City Hall subway station, a decommissioned stop in Manhattan, famous for its arched ceilings and historic design. Zohran Mamdani, a Democrat and Democratic Socialist, is now officially the first Muslim mayor in New York City's history, the first mayor of South Asian descent, and the first to be born in Africa. At 34 years old, he's also the youngest New York City mayor in generations. The ceremony was administered by New York Attorney General Letitia James. Mamdani placed his hand on the Quran as he took the oath, calling it the honor and privilege of a lifetime. In his remarks, Mamdani said the historic subway station symbolized how important public transit is to the life and legacy of the city. He even used that moment to announce his new transportation commissioner, Mike Flynn. Then, with a brief smile, he closed simply by saying, "Thank you all so much. Now I will see you later." But the celebrations aren't over. Mamdani will be sworn in again in a larger public ceremony at City Hall, led by U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders, one of his political heroes. That event will be followed by a public block party along Broadway's iconic Canyon of Heroes. Now, the job begins. Mamdani takes over one of the toughest political roles in America. He campaigned on affordability, promising bold policies to reduce the cost of living in one of the world's most expensive cities. His proposals include free childcare, free buses, a rent freeze for roughly 1 million households, and even a pilot program for city-run grocery stores. But beyond the big ideas, he'll also face the everyday challenges of running New York City: trash, snow, rats, potholes, and yes, subway delays. Mamdani's journey is remarkable. He was born in Kampala, Uganda, the son of filmmaker Mira Nair and academic Mahmoud Mamdani. His family moved to New York when he was just 7 years old, and he grew up in a post-9/11 city where Muslim identity often came under scrutiny. He became a U.S. citizen in 2018, worked on Democratic political campaigns, and was elected to the New York State Assembly in 2020, representing Queens. He and his wife, Rama Duwaji, will now move from their one-bedroom, rent-stabilized apartment into the official mayoral residence. Mamdani inherits a city that is recovering and growing again. Violent crime has dropped to pre-pandemic levels, tourism is back, and unemployment has returned to pre-COVID numbers. But affordability remains a serious concern, with prices and rents pushing many New Yorkers to the edge. He'll also have to navigate his relationship with President Donald Trump. During the campaign, Trump had threatened to cut federal funding if Mamdani won, but later surprised many by inviting him to the White House for what was described as a cordial meeting. Still, tensions are expected, especially over immigration and other policies. Mamdani also faces skepticism from parts of the Jewish community over his criticisms of the Israeli government, a topic likely to shape future political debates. In the weeks since his election, Mamdani's team has worked to ensure stability, even convincing Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch to remain in her role, easing fears of sudden changes in policing. So now, New York City watches closely, as Zohran Mamdani, the city's first Muslim, first South Asian, and youngest mayor in generations, steps into leadership, promising to reshape the nation's largest city, while balancing historic expectations, everyday realities, and the non-stop pressure that comes with the job. A new administration begins, and the world will be watching New York.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.